Tonight, a man faces charges in a deadly crash back in June that took the lives of a couple from Gresham. Fox 12's Jolles hears from the victims' grieving family members who say this is a step toward justice, but far from closure.
This tragedy didn't have to happen.
On the corner of Southwest Toll Avenue and 31st in Gresham, you'll find a memorial with the initials TKH and RRH for Theresa and Robert Heick, victims of a deadly crash just feet away on the night of June 16th.
I got a phone call from one of our other cousins, and she said, "There's been an accident."
Tara Ivy and her family still struggle to comprehend what happened. All she was told at first was that her aunt had been killed in a crash and her uncle was fighting for his life in the hospital. He too would die from his injuries more than a week later.
And I remember feeling that as part of my grief of how do we move forward without her? And I didn't even think about how we would move forward without him.
They meant everything to my family, and like I said, their involvement was just felt by everybody.
But for 5 months, the family says they were kept in the dark about what exactly happened. That is, until Friday, when they found out a 22-year-old named Yasu Badasso had been indicted on charges related to the crash, including second-degree manslaughter, criminally negligent homicide, and reckless driving. The posted speed limit on Toll Avenue is 35 miles per hour, although investigators say Badasso was going more than 80 miles per hour at the time of the crash, and that's something family says they weren't told until Friday.
I wanted this to be just an accident, just an unfortunate accident. And when I heard today the speed, it's the first time that I've had as much anger as I've had.
Another thing that's frustrated family, Badasso's bond set at $10,000. Court records show he posted 10% of that, or $1,000 on Friday, and is now out.
He gets to potentially spend the holidays with his family, and we don't. So
He will spend the holidays with his family.
It's not clear why charges took so long to be filed, but as the family waits for answers, they've been pushing to honor their lost loved ones and are now calling on city leaders to install traffic safety measures near the intersection to prevent something like this from happening again.
We have two things left, justice and change. That's what we can do.
In Gresham, Jolles, Fox 12 Oregon.
Badasso has pleaded not guilty and will be back in court on December 19th.